Okay, good morning, class. This will be the second technique of integration that we're going to discuss, particularly the integration by substitution. By the way, I don't know the quality of audio right now. You might be hearing the thunderstorm in the background because it's really hard uh, right now in my area. So please bear with it. Okay, I'll try to be as clear as possible. All right, let's start. So, from the title itself, we'll be discussing a technique that essentially revolves around, from the title itself, substitution. Okay, substitution, particularly, again, algebraic substitution. Sabi dyan, the method of algebraic substitution deals with the integrals of irrational function. That's the highlight. So whenever we are going to only use this technique if whenever we are presented with integrals of irrational function. Okay? The irrational integrand is transformed to one that is irrational by substitution of a new variable. So coming from an irrational function, an integral that involves irrational function, we're going to transform that into a rational function by substitution of a new variable. Which is algebraic variable. Okay, yun siya. Now, I hope by now, you already know very well what is an irrational function. Okay, so essentially, yung mga functions that are inside a square root. Okay, which is the same with, for example, this can also be written as x plus 1 raised to 1 half. Right? So pares lang yun. Those are both irrational functions. Okay? Sabi pa dyan, algebraic substitutions depends on the irrational integrand uh, under consideration and no general rule is given. Ibig sabihin, there's no very rigid step-by-step guideline on how to perform algebraic substitution. Okay? There is, however, one crude rule of the thumb uh, which succeeds often enough to make it worth consideration. Sabi dyan, determine the quantity, what quantity seems to be causing difficulty or trouble from performing basic integration, then introduce a new variable for that quantity. Okay? Ang whole point lang ng paragraph na to is there's no rigid step-by-step guideline on how to perform algebraic substitution. Pero you can start with alamin daw what quantity seems to be difficult. And this difficulty causes you to not be able to integrate the function. Okay? So most of the time, those quantities are your irrational functions. Okay? Next. Ato, let's solve 5 items. Again, para mas maintindihan natin how to do um, algebraic substitutions, there's no better way than to solve problems. Okay, oops. Let's go back. Saan yan? Okay, number 1. Dito na lang tayo lahat mag-solve. Number 1. That'll be integral of cosine square root of x dx. Alright? Step number 1, we find our irrational function right there, which is square root of x. Sabi kanina, sa suggestion, we substitute a variable in replacement of this particular irrational function. So let's just say, let's use z. Okay? On some resources, minsan ginagamit nila u, minsan ibang variable. But this could be any variable that you want. Okay? Just to represent that z is our irrational function. Okay? Ito yung ating algebraic substitution. The variable z stands for square root of x. But it's not going to end there. We need to find the x pa. Okay? So how do we do that? From here, kunin natin yung x. Okay? And how do we do that? But we're going to raise this or we're going to square this quantity square root of x. And that will give us, both sides, that will give us x na lang, right? Magka-cancel yung squared and square root. And this one will become z squared. All right? And now if you wanted to get the value of dx, dx will become 2z dz. Okay? So now that we have z and dx, yun lagi yung objective natin. Makuha natin yung z and makaabot tayo sa dx. We're going to substitute from the word itself, substitute all of that back to our original equation. Okay, so this now can be written as integral of cosine of z, diba? Z, okay? Cosine of z, and then dx is apparently 2z, 2z, dz. Okay, so yan na. Ito na siya. Ganito na siya. Alright? And now using, by virtue of algebraic substitution, we can now solve for the integral. Okay, you can solve for this. So may constant tayo dyan, ilabas mo na kagad yung constant. Right? So that leaves us cosine of z, and then we have another z, and then dz. Okay? So looking at this function, wala tayong kahit anong formula na magagamit. Right? But we have already discussed yung ating IBP. Notice there are two types of equation here. Isang transcendental, which is trigonometric function, at isang algebraic function. Okay? So between the two, di ba sabi natin, kukuha tayo ng u at dv, so natin du at v. Okay? From our liate, right? Yung first type of function that appears in the liate, that will be our u. Okay? So algebraic to at trigonometric, so ibig sabihin, u will be z, and dv will be cosine z dz. Alright? Right? So let's get our du na. Our du will be dz, and then our v will be sine z. Okay? So if you follow the formula, the formula ng IBP is equals to uv minus vdu, integral of vdu. So this will become 2 multiplied by uv. uv is z sine z, that's z sine z minus integral of ddu. So that's sine z dz. Okay? So notice, makasagutan na natin ito. This will be 2z sine z minus the integral of sine z is essentially plus cosine z plus. Alright? May 2 na rin pala dyan. So magkakaroon din pala ng 2 dyan. Sorry. Diba may 2 pa dito? So pag dinistribute natin yung 2, that'll be 2z sine z plus 2 cosine z plus c. Okay? We're not done yet. Kailangan pa natin ibalik siya sa original form, which is using the variable x. Okay? So how do we do that? We're just going to substitute square root of x back to our z. That'll be 2 square root of x sine square root of x plus 2 cosine square root of x plus c. Ano siya? That'll be our answer. Okay? I hope that's clear. Okay tayo siya. Okay? Let's try more. Usually plus, kapag nag-algebraic substitution kayo, usually you call on, hindi pa siya magiging very straightforward na you just want to use a formula and then that's it. Usually may mga gagawin pa kayo, minsan IBP, minsan iba't ibang manipulation pa for you to solve it. Okay? But the main objective is, kasi kapag ganito lang siya, hindi talaga kayang solve. Okay? Kasi let's cosine u du. Wala naman tayong du. Okay? So we need to invoke the help of algebraic substitution. Alright? So we can replay again the solution of this part. Let's now move on to number 2. Okay? Number 2. Let's do number 2. Number 2 is integral of square root of x dx all over 1 plus square root of x. Very obvious. Let Our Z, again, that could be any letter that you want, R, B, or H, whatever you want. Z is square root of X again. So our X will be Z squared, and our dx again will be 2z dz. Okay, now let's substitute all of this here. Okay, and now this can be written as integral of z, z to z dz, right? This is z, and this is 2z dz, ito yun, right? All over, 1 plus is z. Okay, so z, right? Okay, let's now solve this. Simplify muna natin para magkali naman. So that'll be, may 2 doon, right? So ilalabas ko na yan. That'll be 2 integral. May dalawang z doon. Okay, pwede natin pagsamahin yan. Z squared dz all over 1 plus z. Alright. Looking at this function, notice, wala pa rin tayong kahit anong formula na magagamit. Or formula. So what we're going to do here is to simplify. Ito yan, di ba? That's z squared over 1 plus z. Kailangan natin ma-simplify yan. Otherwise, hindi natin sasagutan. Okay? And as you might have guessed already, we're going to perform long division. Okay? I hope you already know that, pero sige, gagawin ko na lang. So, what we have is z squared. Pag kinumpleto natin yan, that's z plus 0. Diba? So, nag-cancel yan. Kaya z squared na lang natin. Anyhow, yung nasa labas is z plus 1. Okay, so let's do division. This will be 1. Right, so 1 times z plus 1, that's z plus, okay, so that'll be z plus 1. Sorry, hindi pala to 1. This is z pala. Repeat that. I'm gonna repeat that. That'll be z, sorry. So that'll be z squared plus z, rather. Okay, it will be cancelled. And this will be negative z. Okay, so ano kailangan natin gawin? It will be minus 1. Okay, it will be minus z minus 1. Okay, so cancel na yan. Cancel, right? 0. And then we have a remainder that is negative 1. So what we have here is negative 1 over z plus 1. I'm sure you already know this long division. Okay, kung hindi pa, you might review this. Ayan, ginawa ko na. Hopefully, that becomes a refresher for you guys. Okay, so this one will become 2 integral of, eto na yun, yun ang mangyayari, so nag-long division na tayo, right? There'll be z minus 1 minus 1 over z plus 1 dz. Okay, all good. Hopefully wala akong pagkakamali. If meron, message me yung MS Teams. Okay? Okay, eto. Obviously, kaya-kaya na natin yan is solved, right? Very straightforward na lang yan. So z, integral of z dz will give us z squared over 2, right? Minus integral of 1 dz, dz, minus again, minus integral of 1 over z plus 1 dz, obviously that'll be ln z plus 1, right? That's du over u. That's dz over z plus 1. Okay, so alam niyo na yan. Plus c pala rather, plus c. Lagyan natin ng parenthesis, plus c. Distribute natin yung 2, that'll be z squared minus 2z minus 2, and z plus 1 plus c. And then we're gonna revert it back to its original variable, which is x. So this will be square root of x squared. Sige, mamaya natin simplify. It will be 2 square root of x minus 2 ln square root of x plus 1 plus c. Alright? So this will be x minus 2 square root of x minus 2 ln square root of x plus 1, sorry, plus c. Ayan na. Long division. Okay. If you've got um, questions, you can message me sa MS Teams, or you can always replay the video lecture. All right? Hopefully that's clear. Hopefully walang pagkakamali. Next, let's do number 3. What's this? Integral of ooh, 2x minus 1 dx 1 over x. Okay? Very obvious ulit. Ang design natin dyan is obviously the entire thing, 2x minus 1. Okay, we wanted to get dx. Tandaan, yung lagi ang kailangan natin kasi pag mag-substitute tayo, kailangan natin mapalitan ng dx. Right? Okay, so kailangan natin makakuha yung dx. How do we get there? We're going to square both sides, right? I'll delete that. Alam mo na yan. Na magiging z squared 2x minus 1. Okay, so kailangan natin maiwan yung x sa isang side para makuha natin yung dx. So that means this becomes z squared plus 1 is equals to x. And then z squared plus 1 over 2 is equals to x. Then we can get our dx. Right? Dx will be derivative niyan. So may 1 half. May 1 half na. Diba may 1 half, 1 half. Again, lahat ng constant sa calculus, lumalabas lang. 1 half. Tapos, natira is z squared plus 1. Derivative of that is 2z. That's it. Alright? So, pag nag-cancel yan, that'll be z is equals to dx. Okay? Wala ba akong pagkakamali? Okay. Cool. Cool. Tama. Okay. Game. Tama ba ito? Yeah. Cancel yan. Cancel. Z is equals to dx. Alright. Let's substitute this here. Okay? So, yan ay magiging, sorry. Yan ay magiging, ganito na. Integral of, this one is z, very clearly, right? So, that'll be z, dx is z ulit. Yung pala yung sinasabi ko. Z, dz dapat. Asan yung eraser? It should be z, dz. So, nawala na. It should be z, dz, z, dz, all over x. Ito yung x. X, right? May x. Palitan din natin yan. So, that'll be z squared plus 1 over 2. Ooh, very complicated. Hey, hopefully you're all with me. Again, if I'm too fast, if you're lost, you can slow down the video, you can replay, whatever you want. Okay? Now, what we have here is, simplify muna natin. That'll be z squared 2z. Matasalit ko. Z squared dz. Okay? All over the fraction z squared plus 1 over 2. If we simplify this further, diba, this one will, ano ba to? This one will become a reciprocal. Tama? Tapos i-multiply natin sa z squared. I hope you can follow me. Yun ay, sige na nga, susulit ko na nga. Diba yan ay z squared plus 1 over 2. This can also be written as z squared over 1 multiplied by 2 over z squared plus 1. Right? And if we do that, this, balik punta ka dito, gaan. So, punta ka dito, that'll be an integral of 2z squared dz all over z squared plus 1. Okay? So, let's make this a bubble na lang. Ayan. Okay, bubble. Okay, so what do we have here? Lalabas yung 2, and obviously, what we have again is another long division. Okay? Sige, dito natin ilagay yung long division. We have z squared plus 0z plus 0 divided by Ay, hindi, may 1. Tama. Sabi ko, z squared plus 1. Okay? So obviously what we have here is 1. And this will be z squared plus 1. And so what we have here, cancel, cancel. Cancel na lahat yan. What we have here is negative 1. Diba? Kasi minus yan. Minus. Minus. So negative 1 ang ating remainder. So we have here minus 1 over z squared plus 1. I hope you remember how to do long division. That's it. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, this could be written as, again, another na naman to, na, ayun, 1 minus 1 over z squared plus 1 dz. Alright? Ooh, this one is for sure an arctangent. Okay? And I know, di pa tayo nagdi-discuss na integrals yielding inverse talaga. But we'll revisit that. Okay? For now, maniwala na lang muna kayo sa sasabihin ko. Okay. So that'll be 2z minus 2 arctan of z squared plus 1 plus c. Ayan na. That's it for our number 3. Okay? Ay, hindi pa pala. We need to bring it back to our original equation. Okay? 2 square root of 2x minus 1. Alright, pinapalitan ko lang yung z class 2 arctan of square root. Ay, mawala na pala yung square root. Alright, nakuha na ko guys. Kasi that's the z squared. Ito yung z squared. Right? So that'll be 2x minus 1 plus 1 plus c. Isa pa. 2 square root of 2x minus 1 minus 2 arctan 2x plus c. Ayan na. Finally. Sakto yung space natin. Calculated. Good. Long solution. But hopefully that's not a problem. We'll check your understanding of this when we do face-to-face. All right, we have to get a checkpoint on this one kasi this is quite tedious and complicated topic. Kailangan maintindihan nito. All right, again, replay, pause, whatever you need to get more clarity of the solution. All right, let's move on. 4. Let's do this. Dalawa na lang, class. 4, that'll be integral of 2 plus square root of x plus 3 dx all over x plus 3. Okay, dapat yan. Merong notation na x must be greater than 3. Negative 3. Rather, greater than, ano ba? Greater than ba yan? Ewan ko. Basta yan. Mas malaki dapat sa negative 3. Otherwise, it will be an undefined function. Anyhow, never mind. You can pause the video and try to solve on your own. Okay? Try nyo lang. Unahan nyo ako. Let, obviously, z will be square root of x plus 3. Ang hirap naman ito. So there will be z squared x plus 3. We wanted to get x lang because of dx, right? So that's going to be z squared minus 3 is equals to x. dx shall be, again, 2z dz. That's it. Mali ba ako? Did I miss anything? O, yan na yun. Yan na yun. Hopefully. Okay. So this one will be rewritten as integral of 2 plus z dx. Nakita na ganyan para malinis. All over ito yun. Ito yun. Ito yun. So ito yun siya. Tama? So that's z squared. Z squared. As easy as that. That's it. That is it. Now, this is a lot easier. Kasi we can rewrite this as integral of 2 over z squared. Bakit x to? This should be z, right? Nawala lahat. This should be dz. Okay? Dz. Ay, 2z dz. Sorry, ano na? Sorry, 2z dz. Ito pala yun. Dx stands for 2z dz. 2z dz. Okay, ulitin natin to. Mali ako. I'm very sorry. Okay. So, let's simplify first the numerator. That'll be, distribute natin yung 2z dyan, tsaka doon. Right? That'll be 4z plus 2z squared. Nalilito na ako all over z squared dz. Okay? And then we can rewrite that further as 4z over z squared plus 2z squared over z squared dz. Alright? And then, that'll be 4 over z plus 2 dz. O, tapos na. We can solve this very easily already. Alam na to. Ano tayo sa kabilang side? 4 over z is, sige, isa-isay natin for the sake of conversation. 4 d dz over z plus 2 dz. Okay? It'll be 4 z negative 1 dz plus 2 integral of dz. So this will be 4. Ay, hindi. Ano bang ginagawa ko? Sorry. That's already ln pala. Anong ginagawa ko? That's already ln. Di ba? This one is already ln. Oh my God. That's du over u. Right? Du over u. I was wondering, z minus 1 plus 1 is z equals to 0. Ano nangyari? Okay, mali ako. Sorry. That is ln. This one is ln. Okay? ln. Okay, so this will be 4 ln of z plus 2z plus c. Perfect. Hindi pa pala, sorry. Let's revert it back to our original equation. Square root of x plus 3 plus 2 square root of x plus 3 plus c. Okay, that's it. All right. Well, let's finish number 5. Number 5, last na to. Number 5. I'll delete everything now. Perfect. Okay, number 5. Number 5. Will be integral of 5 e raised to x plus 1 dx. Right? All right, so let the entire thing na yan will be our z. 5 e raised to x plus 1. Okay? Let's get dx. This will be a little bit complicated lang, as you can imagine already. Paano natin mapapalabas yung dx? All right, so z squared is equals to 5 e raised to x plus 1. From here, pwede naman. Yes, from here, let's differentiate both sides. So, pag nag-differentiate tayo ng z squared, that'll be 2z dz equals. So, derivative ng 5 e raised to x is still 5 e raised to x dx. Okay, tapos ito, 0. Diba? 0 na yan. Pag dinerivative natin, 0 na yan. Okay? We want to get dx. Sabi ko sa inyo lagi, diba? Tandaan nyo. We want to get dx. So, ibig sabihin, we're going to divide both sides by 2z dz is equals to 5 e raised to x equals x. That's it. That is it. So this one can be written as integral of z 2z dz over 5 e raised to x. Okay, let's simplify. Mukhang complicated. Let's simplify muna. Ay, what? Oo nga. Hmm? Mali. Kulang tayo guys. Kailangan natin mapalitan si e raised to x. Kailangan din makuha natin si e raised to x. Saan natin pwedeng kunin dito? Pwede natin kunin dito. Mamaya ipapakita ko sa inyo ba't ako mali. Okay? Kulang lang tayo. Hindi tayo mali. Kulang lang tayo. Okay? From here, pwede ba tayong kumuha dyan ng e raised to x? Okay? So that'll be z squared equals 5, ay, z squared minus 1, 5 e raised to x. You divide both sides by 5, that'll be z squared minus 1 over 5 is equals to e raised to x. Ito na ngayon. Okay? So we need this one, and this one, substitute dito. Okay? Para lahat sila same. Okay? Yun yung important dito. Lahat sila dapat same. Okay? So integral of, balik tayo dito. Ano na yan? Integral of. This one is obviously z, right? Z dx is mm, dx is 2z dz over 5 e raised to x. But apparently, 5 e raised to x, itong e raised to x na to is also equal to this. Tama? Kasi baka yan eh, sasabi sa inyo, na tayo mali. Kasi may extra, dapat lahat sila ng z. So if we substitute this e raised to x with this part, we'll have z times 2z dz all over, ito na. Okay? 5, coming from here, 5, multiplied by z squared minus 1 over 5. Ayan, lahat na sila 5. Ah, sorry. Lahat na sila z. So, cancel natin yan, cancel natin yan. So, what we're going to have is, ano tayo? Integral of z multiplied by 2z dz all over z squared na lang. Z squared minus 1. Okay, perfect na. Okay, simplify pa natin. That'll be 2z squared dz all over z squared minus 1. Labas natin yung 2. 2 will be equal to z squared over z squared ulit minus 1. Kita nyo na. Yan ulit ay synthetic division. Okay? I'm running out of battery class. So, pag pinerform nyo yung synthetic division, actually, you can do that by eyes lang. Nakita nyo dyan, that's actually 1. Di ba, may 1. Tapos, ang remainder niya is plus 1. Oh, sorry. So, may 1 over z squared minus 1. O, ganun lang, simple. dz. Okay? Alright. So, this will be equal to uh, 2z. This one is ano, this one is partial fraction. Oh, wait. Kasi pwede siyang ganito class. I'll make this an assignment na lang. 2 plus 1 over z plus 1 plus 1 over z minus 1 dz. Or, ano ba? Hindi siya. Hindi siya plus. Sorry, ano bang ginagawa ko? So magpa-partial fraction decomposition na kayo. I was right. What is this? Magiging siya. Ganito kasi siya class. Nalagyan ng plus. Z minus 1 dz. Okay? So ito, lagay nyo dyan, 1 over z squared minus 1, di ba? Tapos kukunin yung a, that's z plus 1, and then plus b equals to z minus 1. Kunin nyo yung a and b. Pag nakuha nyo yun, that'll be 2 plus a over z plus 1 plus b is over z minus 1. Then you can solve. Alright? Yan na siya. Yan na yung sagot. Once you perform partial fraction composition. Okay? That's it. So, di ba yung pagkuha dyan, I don't know kung kaya pa ng oras ko. Di ba pagkuha dyan, that'll be 1 is equals to A times Z minus, actually, piling ko makukuha ko eh. Z plus 1. So, if we let X is equals to 1, mag-0 to, so that'll be, uh, at X is equals to 1, mm, that'll be 1 is equals to B times Z. Wala. If Z is equals to 1, Z plus 1. So, B is equals to 1 half. O 1 half na. At Z is equals to negative 1 naman. That'll be 1 is equals to A times negative 2. So, A therefore is equals to negative 1 half. O, ayun na pala. Substitution dito at dito, yung A na yan at B, and then you get your final answer. That's it. O, yung sinusunod ko na para sa inyo. You know this from algebra. Okay? Partial fraction decomposition. That's it. Okay? Now, so you've seen already, X ko na lahat yan. I'll delete everything. You've seen already the exercises. Ito yun. Okay, so you put that in your exercises booklet. And then we'll check that on our next F2F meeting. Okay, tapos isang technique na lang, which is trigo substitution. Then we have our part 2, quiz 1. Okay, so that's it for this video lecture. If you have any questions, any clarifications, message me through MS Teams. Okay. Goodbye, everyone. Take care.